Well, I hope that was not a whole lot of dead air, but you can skip it if it was. Week 7, boy, I really appreciated time with you in Goldsboro this past weekend. Jody, Janet, Natalie, you three are a strong cohort and starting to really operate well together as a group. I appreciate that. And you're making teaching that section so easy. So thank you. Uh, if you notice, I'm not recording in my home office. I am at my son's house this week as Barbara and I watch Junie B. If I get called away during the recording of this video, that's what's going on. And a very brief message for you. It's follow-up to the weekend. There are additional readings for you to do this week in Standards for Educational Testing, Chapter 5, with a mini assignment, and Black et al., which I'm very encouraged to hear others in other districts are reading and using. So I hope that has informed your thought about assessment for learning. So again, here with this, what assignment do you have to do? Well, it is to read Chapter 5 and to look at the images. Now, this link is broken or not working, but the same link is down here, and you can get to these crazy pictures here. What are you to do with these pictures? You can't see those pictures. What are you to do with those pictures? You're to match them to these terms: scores, scales, norms, score linking, and cut scores with a different image. Is there a right or wrong answer here? It depends on your situation, I think. But the idea is to match a term with an image, snake or stop sign, and tell us why that is what that term means to you and why you associate it with that image. So I hope that'll be some fun. And yes, do please respond to one another on that post. It tells us something about how you interpret those terms and those standards. So those two go together. And what is a psychometrician? This is not an assignment. This is an optional piece. Some of you might want to go on and work for Pearson Incorporated, writing tests. Some of you may have been asked by DPI or others to be readers and to help to validate tests or to work on reliability exercises. Psychometricians do that stuff full time. Maybe that's something that you would like to have a job in. I don't know. But we certainly have not dived in deep enough for you to do all of the math involved in item analysis. That would be another different degree, I think, but maybe you'll be interested in pursuing that after your doctorate in EDCI. We'll see. Psychometricians are people who make up tests. What else did I want to say? Oh, I did not record this in the seminar content, but I was looking back for literature review resources, and I will be in touch with you, Janet, to talk some more about lit review. But we were not together for 703 last summer, but looking back in my materials, the most resources for the literature review are in 703, your course that you had, I believe, last summer. And if you can still access Blackboard, I think you can. Go back and click on summer of 18 and the resource link for the literature review. If you're struggling with how to organize or write your lit review chapter 2, go back and look at that stuff for some more information. I believe that RefWorks has some writing tips too, but I'll be in touch with you about that. And for the PLCP and FCEP, I noted that the leadership and collaboration are sticky pieces that did not necessarily lend themselves easily to the improvement aspects of these, the PLC or the family community work. I would suggest again that you look at the rubric and then backwards engineer some aspect, some term, Jody, I like the way you're interpreting culture to be military culture. I'm sure, Janet, there is something about Northeast Guilford that you can talk about in terms of collaboration and your leadership to try to help folks meet their goals. So that's my suggestion there, and write to me if I'm not being specific enough. Keep working on the PLCPs and FCEPs, get started on that CDP, please, and write to me if you have questions. Thanks for the time together, and I look forward to seeing what you're working on in your pre-proposals and your methodology charts as well. Have a great week, ladies.